Barreto. That is the record. Wheel lock goes wheels up to left center. Going to be Gallegos following him. Sirs in 3 spot. Daniel Rivera, we'll talk about him when he comes around town. Shiggy turns on this one foul. Rivera's cleaning up. Bennett Vondrak is going to be the new third baseman. He'll be batting 5th. Durf, Lopez, White, and Easter Hairston will finish out the order for Vanguard. Defensively, though, the man who will be the battery mate for Tinsley is going to be Lopez, a very talented man. Should be on par for a gold glove, I have to think, for the conference this year. Tinsley on the 1-2. Chop over to our third baseman once again is Martinez. It's going to be G5 for Tyler Shigenaka. One away here quickly for the Sunbirds. Here's the rest of this Sunbird defense. Wheelock, Clement, Henderson make up the other part of the infield. After you just saw Martinez record that out. And the outfield is the exact same as game 1 with Johnson, Dilworth, and Hirschkorn left to right in the outfield. Outer half, as we saw in game 1, umpires were very lenient. The 3-1. Guy goes in on the hands to right field. Right in front of the Canes logo for the second out of this first inning.
7-inning shutout.
Second most wins on this Sunbird staff. Diving stop over there at short. What a play by Henderson. Back here as Vanguard had to use 4 pitchers in game 1. They're going to try to have Tyler Prostyko save some arms. As we remember, they're on the road. They don't have everyone at their disposal. Tyler Prostyko has an even 1-1 against Dilworth. Turned, and it's going to be a leadoff hit for Dilworth in left field line. Thinking 2, Chase Easter Harrison, the left fielder, is going to retrieve it. And, yeah, it's going to be another double for Dilworth after he did so in game 1 as well.
Lead on the bases for Wilson.
I'm sure he would love to play against Vanguard for the rest of his career. Think about last year. He only played in 2 games for the Sunbirds against Vanguard. Was 1 for 1 across those 2 games combined. But even game 1, 3 for 5. Division I bounce back. Played at USF. Filthy there. Dash Lopez, the new catcher for Vanguard, will go to retrieve it. It's a 2-1 count, but still a little funky there. Lopez could not retrieve it. Payoff pitch. Did he go? No, he did not. He held up in time. Dash Lopez was able to retrieve the ball. Daryl Dilworth did take a glance, see how far away that got. Not going to advance on a pass ball there. Did not venture away too far, but it's 2 on, still nobody out. Had 5 runs given up on 4 hits, only 1 earned after there was just a behemoth of errors in the first inning that made Prostyko's pitch count work up, and he was really just running on fumes for the rest of the way. Skied in the air to right center field. Wheelock. Granny. 4-0, just like that for the Sunbirds. Those 2 home runs that Wheelock has so far today, and remember, this series is still young. He is now trailing by 1 for the program record behind Hunter Villanueva, who set the record with 14 back in 2018. So it was going to be a tough task for him to maybe break the record, but based on the way he's performed these first 2 games, that's certainly going to be a moment to watch. Get your cameras out next time he comes up to the plate to witness some history. Chopped, past Prostyko, soft bounce off the turf, and it will be in time as Derflinger shows off that program record speed for himself as he set the 60 record in the fall for the blue and gold. 1 away finally for Vanguard as Fresno Pacific scores early once again.
Probably a little frustration behind that throw from Derflinger over there at shortstop. He rocketed that one over to first base, maybe getting a little bit of frustration out the way that this has gone early on for the Lions.
Not sure if you want to have a frustration throw on the move, though, necessarily, because, I mean, that's when that ball starts to dance on you.
We'll see if this is going to be a call to the bullpen here.
It is. Tyler Prostyko will remove the pitch comm from the hat and will walk over to the dugout a lot earlier than expected. It's 4-0. Pitching change. PacWest Network. New man on the hill. It's going to be the southpaw. Seth Wrightstone will come in with the 2 runners on, facing off against Johnson here. Wrightstone, the man who has the 2nd most starts on this staff for Vanguard, coming in relief once again. He's been doing that a lot as of late. But as it stands, a man who throws nothing but junk, really. It will throw the occasional heater, but a man who really likes to work on the placement and throw off speed. 12-6 comes in at 74 miles an hour right on cue. Hawaii Pacific did do that to Seth Wrightstone, working against his slow delivery as he blows one past at 84 miles an hour. Good sequencing. So just as I say, this is a guy as a thumber, he blows one past.
Yeah, kind of caught him sleeping with all that soft stuff early in the
1 for 4 was Hirschkorn in game 1. golfs this one to right. Daniel Rivera had a late read, finally drifts over and makes the catch in fair territory for the third out. But Titus Wheelock inches closer to the program record with his grand slam. It is 4-0 going to the second. Nevada, obviously, against a Division I opponent, you're going to give up some runs. 7 earned in that one and just completed the 1/3. But then you look at the Chaminade outing, 15 hits right after that. Take those 2 away. He's been a solid arm for the Sunbirds. It's got him in the story, though, for most of these arms. Just 1 or 2 outings where it kind of ballooned on him. Clipped into the glove, 1 and 2.
And if you're Tinsley, you're just not only trying to out there build on your last out.
It looks to be okay. It's going to be Tinsley once again on the 1-2. We're going to get Daniel Rivera. Lifted to left. Johnson will shield the eyes. Late read now comes in. You hear the communication as they're all telling him to come in to aid him. So what sight couldn't do for him, audio maybe helped him.
Yeah, and this is where the Sunbirds might be at a little bit of an advantage.
Seth Wrightstone did well to clean up the mess that was made in the first inning as he retired the 2 men that he faced, including striking out 1. Dilworth over to Vondrack, who backs up on the second hop, fires over to Gallegos, who retaps the toe as it almost lifted him off the back.
Yes, we'd be here for 5-hour games.
On the ground to Durf, second hop, feels it clean, fires over to Gallegos, and he's got a good pick at 1, as it is a 3-up, 3-down inning for Vanguard, something we have not been able to say thus far today. We're through 2, 4-0, Fresno Pacific up. Well, you just talked about it, Eric. Vanguard has a chance to go 3-up, 3-down, and then turn it over to their offense where maybe they get a couple hits and you never know what's going to happen. First part of that equation has happened. Now it's up to the offense. 4 1/3 of the like. Comebacker up the middle. Third hop, fielded by Henderson. Almost had a collision and is not going to be in time. So a little infield single there to break up the 6-up, 6-down, EB. As the entire box just gave you a look of death.
Sorry, Dustin, all on that one.
Total from a season ago. White somehow gets contact on that one. It's going to be an out to Dilworth in center field. Chase Easter Harrison comes up. Lopez tried to bring that one back down, but just a little bit too high. Tinsley has been hammering the upper half early in these counts, though.
And trying to get that ground ball.
Yeah. Easter lifts. Martinez and Henderson will venture over. Johnson's there for moral support. It's 2 away. In the conference in strikeouts, pulled on the ground. Wheelock will have to get back. Durf pumps once, fires over to Gallegos, as it is an unproductive out, as you were referring to in Game 1 for Martinez. Far this season, he's thrown nothing but junk early, as Rivera will give chase in right field, will stop his feet suddenly as he will go bowling back to the infield. 2 away, though.
Going bowling, that was I was going to say threw a ground ball back in, but I like that. I'm going to have to steal that one from you, JJ.
Lopez has worked it all the way back to a 3-2. Wrightstone trying to put him away. Weak squibber over to Vondrack, handled well, and it is the 3rd out. Could have been disastrous for a Vanguard infield that has struggled for the majority of this season, but they do let 1 man on. Don't let him come across. It's a 0 for the 2nd straight inning, 4-1 through 3. Well, Tinsley slaps his face a few times there to get himself mentally prepared as he faces off against Joshua Sir, serving as the DH in this game after playing in the 9th spot defensively in Game 1.
Did you say he was slapping his face?
Did you not just see that?
Time we've seen a full count.
On the ground to Henderson. Gets it on the second hop, clean. Fire over to Wheelock. Pops the squad over there at first base. As Joshua Sir, oh goodness, no. Oh, he's hurt. Rivera, loud crack of the bat. It's going to be shallow right. Hirschkorn, again, going to back him up, but it'll be Clement, to make the squeeze.